they'll just live at home for a long time, and it's very normal there. We grow fake food in factories. Hey guys, it's Caroline, and today we're going to talk about Italian versus American lifestyles. Okay, so first I'm going to talk about fitness. So Americans are very into like gym culture, yoga culture, getting their 60 minutes or 30 minutes of cardio a day, whereas Italians have much less of a gym culture, but they move more in their day-to-day life, just walking around. They walk everywhere. A lot of Italians do active things throughout their day, like working in their garden, climbing steps to their apartments, climbing stairs to their houses or friends' houses. There are stairs everywhere. Also just walking around the city, walking to work, walking their kids to school and back. Italians are always on their feet. Americans have to be a lot more intentional with their workouts and getting their cardio in, whereas Italians just have such active lifestyles. They're all very fit people, but they don't have gym memberships. So I would say as far as fitness goes, Americans are more into gym culture, Italians just have active lifestyles. All right, the next category is food. So Italian food is a lot more seasonal and fresh, and they only make certain dishes in certain seasons depending on what vegetables or fruits are in season. So the dishes range from season to season, and a lot of the recipes are traditional or have a lot of history behind them. Whereas in America, I would say you can pretty much eat anything year round. We don't pay a lot of attention to seasons. We grow fake food in factories, and we're just a lot less conscious about farm to table eating. Whereas in Italy, a lot of restaurants grow their own food or they get it from local farmers, and the farm to table thing is a lot more common. And in America, I would just say people don't really know where their food comes from when they go to a restaurant, and it probably comes from major corporations or farming industries, not local farmers. In general, I'd say Italian food is much more about quality, whereas American food is much more about quantity and convenience. All right, so since we're on the topic of food, my next thing I'm gonna talk about is snacking. So snacking is not a very big part of the Italian lifestyle. Kids will have snacks after school, and there will be snacks served with your before dinner drinks, which are called an aperitivo. And so you just have your drink and snack on like olives or peanuts or chips. But snacking just day to day in general, like at home, is not a big part of the Italian culture. They just have their 3 big meals a day. Whereas in America, snacking is a massive part of the culture. And if you walk down a grocery store aisle, you'll see hundreds or even thousands of snacks depending on what grocery store you're in. Snack foods are like so ingrained in the American culture, and I see so many new snacks every time I come back to America. And I like snacking, actually. That's something I would say is more American about me. Like when I'm in Italy, I'll snack between my meals a lot. I never snack between breakfast and lunch, but between lunch and dinner, I'll always have a snack, especially because dinner is so late in Italy. But Italians just aren't big on snacking. That's just not part of their culture, unless it's like little kids after school. But most adults I know in Italy do not snack, and it's just not a common part of their day-to-day life. All right, the next thing I'm gonna talk about is living at home. So a lot of Italians live at home well into their 20s, sometimes their early 30s, whereas Americans usually leave their house at 18 when they go to college, and they never move back in after college. They'll go straight from college to getting their own place. And Italians, if they do go to college, they'll come back home after college and live with their parents, usually until they get in a really serious relationship and want to move in and have their own space. But if they're single or just dating casually, they'll just live at home for a long time, and it's very normal there. It's a very typical part of the Italian culture and respected. If people live at home with their parents, it's just like, okay. All right, the last thing I'm going to talk about is transportation. So in America, we all get around with cars. You drive everywhere. Even if you're just going across the street, you take your car. And it doesn't matter if you're driving a block or 10 miles or however long, you'll always be in your car. In Italy, you walk pretty much everywhere if you're staying within the same city. And they also have trains. So if you're going from city to city, you wouldn't drive, you actually just take the train. Of course, a lot of Italians have cars, but day to day, it's more common for them to just take the train to go places or walk. If we need groceries, we'll walk to the grocery store. You walk to doctor's appointments. You walk to meet friends for lunch. You walk to go shopping or to the post office or just anywhere you can think of, you'll walk. And even if it's like a 30-minute walk, we'll do it. We just like plan ahead a little bit. And in America, it's weird if you even walk across the street to go get groceries. Like people think you need help because you're not in your car and you're like walking down the street with grocery bags. It's a weird sight in America. Whereas in Italy, it's so normal to see people just hauling tons of groceries home. So yeah, in America, we use cars. In Italy, they walk and take the train. All right, that's it for my lifestyle differences in Italy versus America. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more videos like this. Also, make sure to follow me on TikTok. I post a new Italian word of the day every day there. And if you can think of any other Italian versus American lifestyle differences, definitely let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys next time. Ciao for now.